So 905 just in today's video. So what I've got for you guys is 10 universal exercises that will help you guys to build muscle for life. You know, you guys don't need to go anywhere else, and we'll be referring Chris Bumstead.
If you only had 10 exercises for the rest of time, that's all you have in your library to stay as muscular as possible, give me the list.
So remember that Chris Williamson is asking this on the top of his head, so there could be some mistakes in the middle. Are these 10 universal exercises made for you or not?
Squats.
Why?
And the Chris Williamson asked why. We all know that squats are the most important and one of the best exercises in the world, right? It's gonna affect our whole body, our quads, our calves, our hamstrings. Obviously, we know that he's gonna add the squats in the list.
If it's my whole life, I might actually do Smith machine squats.
Rather than doing free weight. I agree with him, and as he mentioned it, for the rest of life, you know, note that point. He don't want to get injured, so that's why it's better for his knees, it's better for him. So what you guys can do is you guys can also choose a Smith machine squats if you want to. It's one of the best exercises we can think of. And remember, these are his top 10 exercises. We can't say these are the best exercises in the world, so it doesn't mean it necessarily the best exercises for you too.
You look at the best of the best, not the best of the best.
So you can choose it by yourself depending on your body composition or how you like doing the exercises. So personally, what I can think of is Chris Bumstead is right here. He'll be doing more better with the Smith machine rather than going for the free weight, you know.
Deadlifts.
Okay.
Just to get something that'll target my hamstrings.
And notice he didn't specify the sumo or conventional. So the people mostly joke about it. The people who are doing the sumo are not the real men.
Be a man.
But you know what? So the thing is, whether it's the sumo, conventional, or whether you're just picking up the weight while being in the middle of the bar, so that's also kind of deadlift, right? They're gonna build almost same amount of muscle, so we are not talking about that. It's all about us in which deadlift type we are comfortable in.
Pull-ups, so I can hit my back and biceps in one.
You know it's gonna be there, but he has like
Overhand, underhand?
Neutral.
it's actually the same exercise, but it's kind of targeting slightly different muscles of back and bicep. So all these three are kind of same. So the fourth on the list,
Incline dumbbell press. I find inclines a little bit better on your shoulders, so if you're doing it's the only exercise you can do, you won't fuck up your shoulders as much.
it's kind of dangerous, you know. So people do it on the 45-degree of angle. What I prefer is like incline machine press, or you guys can do at a slightly lower than 45-degree of angle. If you guys are putting more weight in there, it would be easier if you guys gonna do a slightly less angle than 45-degree. So I prefer machines, but if you really want to target your muscle.
Dumbbell shoulder press.
Seated?
Dumbbell shoulder press. Yeah, I think that'll help your triceps and shoulders a lot.
But if you guys are putting the heavy load in there, it could be dangerous for you guys too. We can switch to a shoulder press machine rather than going for the shoulder dumbbell press. So Greg also told in his one of the video while reacting to the same thing, he said so it did affected him a lot, and he got injured while doing the shoulder dumbbell press. So next up in the list is close grip.
Flat bench. Different part of the chest and triceps. Getting hit there.
Yeah.
You guys can choose the variations depending on yourself, you know, how you guys want to target your muscle rather than going for the close grip bench press. Jeff Cavalier is also not a fan of this exercise. He made a video about this too, that he didn't like it. He disagreed about it. These are the top 10 exercises according to like number of other bodybuilders prefer different kind of exercises, or they prefer machines over this.
Four left.
Dumbbell curl.
As he has the weak biceps part, so that's why he gonna target more on the biceps. So that's why he chose again one more exercise for the bicep.
Supinated, again, this is the only one that you're going to get. Are you seated? Are you standing?
Standing supinated.
Okay, good,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
The OG.
So this is pronated, palms out, supinated, palms in. You see the peak of the biceps? The bicep peak should be above the front of the delt. So if you guys doing a double bicep pose.
Yeah, I think you've got three left.
I have 3 left. Think what parts of the body I'm missing right now.
Calves, probably.
Oh fuck yeah, there's a calf in there.
Do you,
So in the 10 exercise, you may or may not want to include the calves, you know?
but you're not going to get it with anything else.
A little bit on a deadlift, but maybe I'll just do stairs on the side and not tell you about that.
Okay, fine. You've still got 3
go for my
exercises.
toes.
So calves don't carry like much of the muscle mass in the body, so it doesn't matter like if you guys gonna add the calves.
You've still got 3
go for my
exercises.
toes.
You only needed 7 so far.
Ah, damn. Did they say bent over row?
No.
Bent over row.
So Chris chooses the bent over barbell row. For a beginner or for an intermediate level, it's kind of very difficult for us to do the bent over barbell row. So rather than doing that, you guys can go for the machine.
That'll help like stability, like core as well. And then like lower back and obviously upper back.
Yeah, because the only back exercise that you've had so far is the pull-up.
Deadlifts and pull-ups.
Yeah.
Bent over rows.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I prefer is like the chest supported seated row. So when we sit over the bench, so we support our chest over it and we do the row. And if you really want to target your muscle, that would be a best exercise. If you support your chest at the front and you guys do the rows like full range of motion.
Probably like a hanging leg raise, just to make sure your core is getting hit and you're not like fucking up your back. And then
so next he added for the core is a hanging leg raise. Like it's a really important exercise, but it's kind of difficult for an intermediate guy. Like most of people hate this exercise, you know, but it doesn't matter if you guys gonna go with, if you guys like it, you guys can go for this too, the hanging leg raise. So if you guys really want to train your abdominals, you guys can also go for the sprint on the cycling. You guys pedaling up and you guys are bracing up the pedals, you know. So that's how you guys can also target your like abdominal muscles rather than going for like leg raise.
lateral raises or like an overhead tricep extension. I haven't had a lot of like specific triceps. I would probably do lateral raises just to get some meaty delts over.
Fuck yeah.
You just do more.
Well, you've got the close grip.
Like he picked later on the lateral raises. What I can think of is like he already chooses some exercise like incline dumbbell press. They're gonna target his tricep muscles. So who doesn't want the bigger and the broader shoulders, right? So we'll be already targeting our triceps while doing the close grip dumbbell press or while doing the incline dumbbell press. So our triceps will already targeted in that. So guys, so that's it for today's video. So we just wrapped up the video. So these were the 10 exercises and I gave you some of my preferences what I would like to do, and I've like checked on the Chris Bumstead too, and you can choose by yourself like what you guys prefer doing between all these 10 exercises. So you guys can subscribe to the channel, so I'll be uploading some informational videos along with some lifestyle vlogs and some workout preferences for you guys only. So you guys can just subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you guys will be notified whenever I upload a video for you. See ya guys, 905 just signing out.